Is no restart.
Big move in Bitcoin then, in contrast to all the notes I wrote pre-show, which were telling me that this was going to put Bitcoin under pressure. What's
the narrative that perhaps this launch of these political meme coins will sap flows from Bitcoin is showing us that it's really not the case this morning. If anything, it's just accelerated the momentum and the excitement around cryptocurrency under another tough
Hello.
Hi, Dewald. What is all this FOMO about? Should I buy Bitcoin now?
Are you smoking your socks? You should rather watch my show. You should rather watch my show.
All right, legends, welcome to another live stream. I think what I want to do right now, and a little bit later, but now, what I want to do right now, because I know there's only like 35, 40 people here on the live stream. Okay, I'm going to do a giveaway right now. Yesterday, I forgot, everyone said, give 2 people $50. So I'm going to give 3 people $50 today, and I'm going to give it away right now. But, there's T's and C's, right? There's T's and C's, okay? You have to send me your weeks if you've signed up with the link down below. So there's going to be 3 giveaways. If you haven't done it, you've still got time for later on in the live stream. If you've signed up with weeks down below, one of my links, okay, you can either, let me share my screen over here. Guys, this is how I'm going to do it, okay? Let me explain the rules quickly over here before we dive into the technical analysis. Is it this one? Let's do this. Right, okay, here's my weeks account, guys. So I'm going to do an internal transfer. And you need to sign up with the link down in the description. If you have already done that, then great. I'm going to select a winner, okay? And all you have to type is win. You don't have to give me an address or anything inside of the comment section to preserve your privacy if you want, okay? And you can just write win if you want to qualify or, stand a chance to win this first $50 that I'm going to give away over here. And then I'm going to make you a mod. I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay, where's the comments? I'm going to make you a mod because when you are a moderator, right, it's easy for me to track you and easy for, or not so easy for bots or someone else to try and fake your account and steal the giveaway from you. Okay, so then you need to send me either, when I select your name and you have win next to your name and you are the winner, you need to send me either your email address, your mobile number, or your UID. And I will punch it in here and send you $50. And I'm going to do this 3 times throughout the live stream. How's that? Right, guys? But you need to have signed up with the link down below, the weeks link, because it's an internal weeks transfer. Okay. Right, legends, there we go. The wins are already piling in here. Guys, I'm going to make this fair, okay? The live stream has just started. We don't have a lot of people, so your chances of winning are very high. I'm literally just going to scroll here through the comments. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to pick, right? Because sometimes people say it's not fair. You knew the person that, okay, let's just try and keep this fair. So I'm going to close my eyes and hopefully I select someone down here. Okay, right, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to scroll and click. Who is this? Mariam. Okay, Mariam, I'm going to make you Mariam, let me not lose you. Where is Mariam now? Wait, What happened? Mariam? My thing doesn't want to work now. Mariam. Why is my thing not working now? I'm going to find you. There we go. Mariam, let me not forget. Okay. Let me not forget. Sorry, guys. This is now a painful process because my mouse got stuck and now I lost Mariam. And she was he was the winner. Okay. Mariam. Yeah, here we go. Mariam, here we go. Win. There we go. I'm going to make you a moderator. Okay. Save. There we go. So now that you are a moderator, you can give me you can either give me your email, you can give me your mobile, right? Just remember, everyone's going to see this. I will delete your comment after I've sent you the cash, okay, so that people can't see your comment in future. You know, the people that watch the live stream afterwards, or your UID, okay, and I'll type it in here and I'll send you the $50. Right. So Mariam, please send us a comment. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. There we go. Right, guys, I'm still going to do 2 giveaways. There's the first giveaway for today. So now what I'm waiting for is Mariam to, as a mod, post me one of those details so that I can do an internal transfer for you. Okay. Remember, if you are not registered with one of the links down below, you're not going to get the prize, okay? With the week's links down below you, okay? You're not going to get the prize, right? Okay, you're not going to get the prize, right? So if you're typing win over here and you do not have a week's account with a link down below, okay, maybe we'll do a bluffer next week. Maybe we'll do a BTCC next week, okay? We'll see how this rolls, okay? Thank you. There we go. Let me copy your email address. Let's see how easy this is. Let me paste it in here. Right, there we go. Withdrawal amount, I'm just going to make it 50. I'm going to make it $55 just to cover fees. How's that? Let's just cover fees and I say withdraw. There you go. User does not exist. Ooh, user does not exist. What happened, Mariam? What happened? Okay, I copied and pasted it from here. It says user does not exist. Okay, it needs to be an email address that you used on your week's sign up. It says user does not exist. Mariam, please send me something else. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Right, Mariam, if you don't come back with anything, then I'm going to send the $55 to someone else. Right, you have to have had signed up with a link down below. Okay. The week's account needs to know. That you've signed up, okay? And if you're sending me an email address that's not linked to your week's account, okay, you're not going to get the cash, right? It says user does not exist. Please enter your email address, okay? Let's try this again. Let's just make sure. Mariam, there we go, okay? I've copied and pasted it. I'm saying withdraw. It says user does not exist. Okay, right, legends. Let's move on. Right, there we go. Win. There we go. Good morning. Jency, welcome to the live stream. Yes, let's go. Win. Mr. Win, Jack is also win. Everyone is winning over here. Should I do another giveaway right now? Should I? Everyone's excited. Should I do another giveaway? Mariam, why are you taking so long to send me your details? Why are you taking so long? I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes, and if I don't see a response from you, I'm going to give it to someone else. Right. Cool. There we go, legends. Okay, I will do it in a couple of seconds again. Let's do a little bit of lose. No, you need to type win. You're not going to win the prize if you type lose, okay? You're not going to get the win if you type lose. Right. Okay, legends, let's try again in a couple of minutes. And, okay, let's try again. Right. Mariam, if you don't send me your email in a couple of minutes or something that's linked to weeks over here with a link down below, I'm going to give the cash to someone else. Okay. Right. Legends. Now, let me get my bearings here in screwed on. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Anita Chow, welcome to the live stream. Okay, Real Talk Benny win. Okay, you guys are still sending through wins over here. Right, guys, we're going to do it again. Okay, so you can stop with the wins now. We're going to do it again in a couple of minutes. It's Friday. I'm sure most of you are getting ready for the weekend. And as per the thumbnail and as per the title, I am expecting a little bit of volatility. Right, legends. Someone also asked me yesterday in a comment, not going to open the comment now, to please make my face a little bit smaller. Okay, so I don't know how small you guys want my face. Do you just want to see little baby in the corner over there? Okay, I don't know how small you guys want my face, because I like it nice and big. You know, I like to look you in the eye. But just saying, Dewald, we want to see more of the chart. We want to see more real estate. And sometimes your face blocks what you're trying to show us. So, I'm listening. I'm making myself a little bit smaller over here. You don't always have to see my sexy face here in the background. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Right. Yes, that's good. Okay, perfect. Right, legends. Okay, cool. Now, something that I was looking at this morning. Let's go on to the 8-hour time frame. And remember to smash up that like button on your way in. Let me see how many... just when the comments are streaming through here at the moment. Guys, we're going to do another... Okay, we'll do another giveaway in 5 minutes. How's that? I just quickly want to talk about the higher time frame over here on the 8-hour, and then I'll do another giveaway. Because yesterday I forgot, and I feel so bad. After the live stream, I was like, shit, I didn't do the giveaway. So today I'm doing 3 giveaways. Okay. Right. Legends. On the larger time frame. Okay. When you look at the structure on the larger time frame, it's very importante to notice, well, what does the structure look like from a higher time frame perspective? Hi, Dewald. Sean, welcome. Okay. And for now, what I'm seeing over here, okay, I'm not looking at this now at the moment, okay? But what is interesting to look at is a corrective structure is always a 3-wave structure. So, you know, one could argue you have a pump to the upside and you have a 3-wave corrective structure, or you have a 3-wave corrective structure, but you have a 3-wave corrective structure and then you start the next impulse to the upside. Okay, then you have a 3-wave corrective structure. You start the next impulse to the upside and then you have a 3-wave corrective structure. And guess what? We have now we've had a new impulse to the upside. And what does this look like to you at the moment? This looks like a 3-wave structure. That's what you want to see for continuation. You want to see 3-wave structures for continuation in the direction of the trend. As soon as you see a 5-wave structure, that's where you start getting, oh shit, okay, something doesn't look right. Okay, we might be going down to lower levels. So at the moment, on the larger time frame, this looks terribly like a 1, 2, 3. If the following had to play out, this, and now you have a 5-wave structure, that's when things starts becoming dangerous, because then you form a 3-wave corrective structure and you could continue momentum to the downside. So for now, and this is why I always say, guys, I need data to tell me where the price of Bitcoin is going to go. At the moment, okay, based on what I'm seeing today in this live stream, we have a 3-wave structure. And because we have a 3-wave structure, the probabilities are always still higher to claim that high. Again, until, so let's say, you know, next week, whatever the case might be, maybe price grinds here and it does this. Now you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to then next week, I will say, guys, we now have a 5-wave structure to the downside, which increases the probabilities that we're not going to take the high again. So hopefully I'm explaining myself in terms of I need data to show me where price wants to go. And I can only make trading decisions based on the data I have available today. Today, this looks like a 3, is, not looks like, is a 3. This today is a 3-wave structure. It's not a 5-wave structure. Whether this is a WXY, whether this is an ABC, I don't care. It's a 3-wave structure. It's a corrective structure. It can go deep. It can go sideways. The probabilities are still higher to claim the high. Okay, right. That is my technical analysis here on the higher time frame, what I wanted to point out. Now I'm going to jump into the smaller time frame, but before I do, let's do the other giveaway. Let me see if well, let's see if Mariam sent me anything. I just want to see, because Mariam is a mod now here at the moment. Let's see, guys. Right. No, not that button. There we go. Right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so let me go here into the comments. Right. Mariam. Oh, here we go. Is this the new one? Let's see. Copy. Let's see if this works. Paste. Right, let's see. Withdraw. User does not exist. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's try someone else, Miriam. Let's try someone else. Okay, it says user does not exist. It could be that you didn't verify your email address with the account just as yet. I'm not sure why, guys. There's 3 things that you can send me. You can send me, okay, your email address, your mobile number, or your UID. Okay, so Mariam, that thingy is, okay, let's say email. Let's try it again. And we type in $55 and we say withdraw. Oh, user does not exist. Okay, let's try someone else, guys. Let's try someone else. Okay. Right, all you have to do is type win. I'm going to close my eyes and select a winner, because you guys must say that, you know, we are cheating and giving the money to people that we know, right? So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to select someone, right, for $55. Remember, you have to have used the link down below. Okay, the weeks, I'm doing an internal transfer. Okay, there we go, legends, and click. Right. Noob Gecko, right. Add as moderator. There you go. Noob Gecko, you have been added as moderator. So send me your details. Send me your details. Noob, you have been... Gecko, I have added you as a moderator. Add as moderator. Let me try this again. Save. Right. Okay, right away. There we go. Noob Gecko. Right, I need to get one of your details so I can send you the money. Okay, give me one of your details so I can send you the money. I'm going to give you 30 seconds. All right, 30 seconds. Congratulations, Gecko. Yes, congratulations. Let's go. Let's go. Can even make this a little bit bigger. Let's make this a little bit bigger so everyone can see the comments properly over here. Okay, right. Oh, did I make the wrong person mod here? Abba Tala, you are now a mod? Oh, yeah, as well. Did I make the wrong person a mod? Right. Okay, waiting for the comment. Waiting patiently for your details to come through here. Guys, you know, I need to explain the T's and C's. Okay. The T's and C's is you have to use one of the links down in the description. Okay. Where's my, let me do this. Right. Let me not confuse myself over here. Right. You need to use you need to use this link down in the description. Okay. So if you've been supporting the channel and you do have, you have signed up with this link, okay, and you have an email, a number, or UID linked to your account, your week's account, I'm going to do an internal transfer and send you $55. Right, it's actually $50. I'm just putting an extra $5 there to cover fees, so that at least you get a nice little round number there on your side. Okay, there we go. There we go. What is this? Mr. Gecko, what is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Noob Gecko, I don't know what that is. Okay, it needs to be an email, a mobile, or a UID. You cannot send me an address. Okay, I'm purposefully doing this, guys, because, you know, I want to support those that's supporting me, right? So if you've signed up with the week's link down below, this is how I'm going to get the money to you. If you used an email address to open up a week's account using the link down below, I can send it to you. A mobile number, I can send it to you. Or your UID of your account, I can send it to you. Your UID is over there. You copy and paste it over there. Right. Cool. I'm not going to use addresses. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Right, legends. Let's carry on with the technical analysis while I wait for Noob Gecko to give me his details. Dewald, I have weeks. Guys, I'm really struggling with the people over here. I'm really struggling with... Is it so difficult to give money away? Is it so difficult to give... I don't... Oh, there we go. 27. Noobs, are you from South Africa? Are you from South Africa? Because that looks like a South African number, 27. Okay, this looks like South Africa. I don't know. He sent his UID. Right, let's see, legends. Mobile. Is that the UID that you've sent? I'm not sure. Let's try both. Okay, let's put that one. 55, withdraw. Oh, now I need to do this. I need to... Yes, it looks like it's going through, by the way. It looks like it's going through, but... right. I need to get my verification codes. I need to open up my email. Guys, I want to damn well give $55 away right now. Okay? I want to give it away now. So apologies for the delay. But this is what happens when you give money away. Okay? You need to put in your verification codes. I need to put in my email verification and my funding code. Let's see. Bam! Right. Let me do this quickly. There you go. Money has been sent. So, Noob Gecko, congratulations. Money has been sent. Got it. Thanks. Yo, that was quick. That was insane. Right, guys, I'm just gonna do this. Remove a standard moderator. Okay. Noob Gecko, I'm gonna leave you a little bit here as a mod today so you can have some fun. Okay, let's leave you there as a mod today. Absolute pleasure, man. Thank goodness. Okay, struggling to give $55 away here. Right, let's dive back into the technical analysis. Okay. Guys, for me, this is the safest way to give away money, is to make the person a mod, because what some people do is they will go and clone the person's account and create fake accounts. I've seen people that win the prize, then they don't get the money. It's crazy out there. So for me, the easiest process is I make you a mod. Okay, once you are a mod, you can share your information so that people can't copy your account or anything like that. I then open up the screen here and I send you the money instantly. Right, there you go. You got the money, so congratulations. Right, legends. Let's go, bro. Bro, give me. I'm going to do another 2, guys. Okay, another 2 giveaways. So it's not over yet. It's not over. You all still have a chance to win. Okay. Let's get back here into the technical analysis. And remember, guys, so, next time when I say type win now, you have to sign up with the week's links below. Okay, where you get a 20% discount on your trading, 20% cash back on the money that you deposit in your features account. You get 25% discount on your trading fees, okay, and you potentially are going to get $55 today from me, okay, by using the link down in the description to sign up. So if you haven't used the link down in the description, okay, now's the chance. I'm giving you time to sign up right now while I'm doing some technical analysis over here. Right, so cool, legends, let's get back into business. Okay, for now, let's just recap. This is a 3-wave structure. I'm not going to say it looks like a 3-wave structure. I'm going to say it is a 3-wave structure. There's no 5-wave structure here on the higher time frame yet. So the reason I'm also doing a little bit of an earlier live stream today is, sometimes the trades play out throughout the day, and by the time I go live tonight, I tell you what I have traded already. Okay, so maybe there's a trade, that we can catch together over here. So on the 15-minute time frame, guys, I'm just going to keep it really, really simple over here today. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, we have spoken about, well, this can be a 3-wave structure. Okay, this is now what we looked at on the 8-hour time frame. The fib levels that I highlighted yesterday in my live stream is you take a trend-based fib from the a trend-based fib, not a fib retracement, from the high to the low to the high. And I did say pay attention to these levels. Okay, we got a beautiful bounce on the 786. We got some choppiness over here by the 1-to-1 extension, and now it's like hanging there in the middle of nowhere. And the next level to the downside is the 1.236. So still, I am paying attention to this level. But now that this structure has formed a little bit more, for now, it looks like a three-wave structure, also here to the downside. So if I take a new trend-based fib from this high to this low to this high over here, okay, now that also looks very interesting to me, okay. And why this looks so interesting is, look at this. If I do this, if I overlay the numbers perfectly, you have the 1.236 and the other 1.236 in perfect alignment. Okay, look at that. It's there. It's there. It just looks like one number because they are perfectly aligned. So definitely an area where I will pay attention is here by the 1.236 if price continues to fall here to the downside. Okay, there we go. I also like this pivot as a swing failure pattern. So together with the 1.236 swing failure from this little pivot, I am very much interested in a long. Okay, and I will definitely start taking profits when you start hitting resistance back to the upside, because for me it's never the trade. This could be the trade that takes out the high again. It could be, but you know, this is where I'm planning to long, right? And I just want to see, am I still in my trade that I took this morning? Got stopped out. Okay, see, I got stopped out with at least $100 profits. Okay, got stopped out with $100 profits. So the next area to the downside is the 1.236, but I will also consider a swing failure from this low. If price had to fall down here and it gets acceptance back above, okay, that to me is another trading opportunity. Right, ideally the 1.236 looks like a really good juicy level with that little pivot over there. Right, the reason I said I got stopped out is because I was looking at this structure as a bouncing area. Okay, so let me take this fib out. Okay, so when I look at this three-wave structure to the downside, 1, 2, 3, we were dancing around the 1-to-1 extension. So I was like, okay, maybe the bulls have a chance to form a higher low and continue. So myself in the Legends Pro community, okay, we were looking at this structure and I had my fib from the low to the high and we got the bounce at the 0.88, and this is where I entered. Price moved up, I protected my position and I took some profits over here. Okay, not a lot, $100. I took $100 profit over here and now I got stopped out, but with profits. So even if I'm wrong, I can still make money. Very important. Okay, now I'm looking for a swing failure pattern from the low or the 1.236 a little bit further down. Right, so price is now continuing to fall here to the downside, so now I wait. Okay, now I wait. So maybe there's a nice little live trade that we can take here together. I just want to put an alarm here below. I mean, it's going to hit it now anyways, right? Let's put an alarm in case I'm busy with something else. We can pay attention. So for me, legends, this is kind of the most important levels. So also, if I look at this structure that has formed here to the downside, okay, there's a chance that this is, okay, I mean, I went through this little structure in detail, guys. Let's just give it the benefit of the doubt. The bearish case scenario, okay, is what if this is a 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're still going to make 4 and we're still going to make 5. There's a chance for a 5-wave structure here to the downside. Okay, this is also something that I highlighted to the Legends Pro community this morning. And I just want to see if I still have this. Is it this one? There we go. Right, so if I ignore this structure, and I just make peace with the fact that it is a damn 5-wave structure, okay, I need to play that what if scenario. Then you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave 1. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives you wave 1. So you have a 5-wave structure in wave 1. You have a 3-wave corrective structure in 2. All of this was 3 here to the downside. Okay, and now this could be A, B, C in a 4th wave, and then you take the low again. Okay, so very interested in longs in this zone. Whether it's a 5-wave structure or whether this is a 3-wave structure, very interested in longs in this zone. Okay, because even if it's a 5-wave structure, I'm still expecting a retracement, and I want to take advantage of that. Okay, if it's a 3-wave structure, then the chances starts increasing that you could potentially go and take that low, a high. Okay, the high that we made at $111,000. So for this scenario, I will take a fib from the high to the low that we've created. I will put in my invalidation, which is the golden pocket. Your 4th wave is not allowed to tap the golden pocket. If it does, then it's invalidated and you're most likely going to move higher. Okay, so we have already tapped, or price has already tapped the 0.382, which is a 4th wave target. And this is why I'm saying, guys, if price had to fall, this is why this is still an interesting longing zone for me. The 1.236 and SFP from the high, or from the low over here, because it could be your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get either your recovery for another short to the downside. I want to take advantage of this move, or it taps the invalidation and we move higher. But very interesting longing zone for me here at the moment, because the alternative is, okay, I told everyone I don't like this as a 5-wave structure. I like it more as a 3-wave structure. But, you know, I have to consider all possible scenarios. So the one that I am considering, or the one that carries the highest probability for me, is this one. Okay. You have an A, 3-wave B, and this is a C wave to the downside. So it's a 3-wave structure. And then you can have another 3-wave structure back to the upside that even comes to eat up this high at 110. Let's just call it $111,000. Okay. For me, the structure looks more 3-wavy than 5-wavy at the moment. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. Okay. So to confirm a 3-wave structure, we need to come and tap the golden pocket. But I'm still very interested in longs, because in both my bullish and bearish case scenarios, I'm still looking for longs in exactly the same space. Can you guys see how I start building directional bias? Whether this is a 3-wave structure or whether this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm looking for longs. Because if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm still expecting a 3-wave correction to the upside that might not take the high. If this is a 3-wave structure, then I'm expecting a larger move to the upside, but I'm still going to take profits when you start hitting resistance to the upside, regardless. But now, based on the bearish and the bullish case scenario, I'm expecting price to turn around at some point, okay, to give us a little bit of a relief rally to the upside. Okay, I just want to see if there's not maybe an easier way to get into this trade, and I think it's still very far away. You have a trend over there. I mean, the trend is still very far away. So for me, it really is better to try and catch an entry in this zone. Okay, because now price comes up. Yeah, if it taps the golden pocket, yes, that's what you want to see, because then it confirms that this is a 3-wave structure. Maybe it breaks out, beautiful retest. Okay, that's usually where I enter. You play the break of trend for continuation to the upside. But now, you know, your stop loss is a little bit far, depending on how the structure develops. If you get a nice structure like this, you can have a tighter stop loss. But sometimes it just goes. Okay, and now you have to have your stop all the way down here. All right, so for me, it's just better to look for a long entry in this zone. Okay. Right. That's basically what I'm looking at, legends. I'm just trying to keep it as simple as I possibly can over here. Okay, if this is right, so let me go back here onto the 15-minute time frame, and then we can do another giveaway. And right, so if this is, just to keep it simple, if this is a simple A, B, and this is now a C that's falling here to the downside, well, this C wave, ladies and gentlemen, does have a target. Okay, let's just make it a little bit bigger. There you go. If this is a simple zigzag here to the downside, ABC, then I can take my trend-based fib. Okay, and now if I want to calculate what is the worst damage that we can see here to the downside, it's the one that I've been speaking about during all my live streams. Okay, so let's take this out the way just to clean up the chart. Okay, it is currently getting the bounce. It just does not want to take that low at the moment. I just want to see, do we have a sign of strength? Stops me out. You know, how ironic would that be? Okay, stops me out and then it leaves without me. But we do have bullish CVD, and we have a little bit of local berry seed building up. But just to show everyone, you still have a higher low. And on CVD, you are making lower lows. So you have some strength, and the target is the high. Okay. So I had my position protected over here, and I got stopped out. But it still did not take the low. So if you left your stop loss below the low, that you will still be inside of this trade. But now there's ever so slightly bearish CVD between these pivots. Okay, so if price moves up over here, then it will invalidate that small little bearish CVD that's building up. Okay, so there's still a chance that the bulls can hold this level over here. There's still a chance. I mean, it just looks like it wants to take that low. I mean, look at how close it is. Okay, okay, but there's a chance. There's a chance. Right. Okay, so worst case scenario, legends, if this is going to form a deeper ABC here to the downside, then you're looking at, you're looking at round about the 1.618. Okay. And then this has to be a 5-wave structure, because C waves are always 5-wave structures. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the same targets, 1.236, 1.382, 1.618. These are all C wave targets. But can you guys see we are approaching a very interesting zone where I'm looking for longs to go and claim the high again. So ideally, we go and tap the 0.618 to invalidate 5 waves to the downside. Because now the alternative scenario is, okay, what if this is a WXY? What if this is a WXY that's coming to an end? It's either in or it's going to make one more low. What if this is a WXY? Well, if this is a WXY, then you want to go and tap the 0.618. Where I have my red box. You want to tap this zone, because once you tap this zone, you invalidate impulses further to the downside, and you could get this and continuation, but you increase the probabilities to move up once you tap the 0.618 zone. Okay. Right, let's do another giveaway. Shall we do another giveaway, guys, legends? Let's do another giveaway. Let me make sure my account is ready to rock and roll. Remember to smash up that like button if you'd like to participate in this giveaway. Okay, you need to sign up with the link down below. If you've already signed up with the link down below, then you've got nothing to worry about. You just have to share your details with me. Okay, so the terms and conditions, you have to type win, okay? And you have to have signed up with the link down below, and this will be an internal weeks transfer. Okay, so right, let's do this. Let me just open up my weeks thingy over here again. View withdrawal status. Okay, there we go. Open up USDT. Let me do this again. Right, legends. So my weeks account is ready. I'm ready to give away another $50, and ready to give away another $50. There we go. Let's just do this. Right, here we go. Okay, comments are coming through. Let's do another $50. Win, 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 win. The comments are coming through. Right, guys. And I am just going to select anyone that I can here at the moment. And here we go. Right. Wait. There we go. Right. Christoffel. There we go. Make moderator. The comments move so fast. Christoffel, you have been made a moderator, so please share your details here in the chat section, and I will copy it. There we go. Christoffel, you have been made a mod. Okay, so you need to send me either, okay, your email address that you signed up with Weeks or that's linked to your Weeks account, your mobile number that's linked to Weeks account, or your UID. Okay, I will type it in here and send you the money right now. Right now, I will send you the money. So let's see. Congrats. Yes. Okay, I'm waiting for your details, man. I'm waiting for your details. Do you look at other coins like Chill Guy? Sometimes I do. Yes, I do look at alts. Okay, it's just people are not interested in alts at the moment. I can take a couple of altcoin requests. I don't mind, and I do have an altcoin portfolio. Okay, I do have an altcoin portfolio. So, right, just waiting for your details. Okay, Christoffel, I'm waiting for your details. If you do not give me your details in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to choose someone. Oh, there we go. Got your details. Right, let's do this. UID. Let me send it. Okay, guys, I need to hide my screen over here because I don't want you guys to see my details that I'm about to punch in over here. So let me do this. Okay, let's show everyone the chart over there. And then I am going to type in the monies and say withdraw. And then I have to type in my verification codes and everything. And this is what I don't want everyone to see. So I'm just going to wait for the verification code to come through quickly, and it's coming. Today still. There we go. Verification code. Got it. Sorry guys, you need to secure your account, okay? I've got 2 verification codes that I need to type in before I can take money out of my accounts. 2-factor authentication, email, and a funding code. So I've got myself very well protected over here. There we go. Christoffel, your money is in your account. Well done. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Okay, right. So whoever are making mods over here, guys, you can, enjoy the mod role here for the day. I will go and clean it up after the live stream. And Christoffel, let me know if you got the cash. Okay, you should have gotten it. I just got a confirmation. Let me show you. Right. The order has been successful. So you should have the money in your account. Okay, win some socks. Right, Christoffel, congratulations. Let's carry on with the technical analysis. I mean, how frustrating, guys. How frustrating. I mean, I was looking at this structure to say that, well, if this is, let me clean this one up. If this is a 1, 2, 3, and now we're busy with the 4th wave, and we're still going to come and take the low. I was looking at this as saying, well, this could be your A wave, and this could be your B wave, and the B wave does not have to take the low. It can come awfully close, but it doesn't have to, because this is a flat target. So if you have a B flat now over here, you can create a C flat that claims the 50%, not the golden pocket, and now you have a 3-wave corrective structure after your impulse, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go and complete your 5th wave. Damn, son, it is what it is. I got stopped out of this trade, and I'm not going to FOMO into this trade. So the next trading opportunity for me while price is pumping here to the upside is the 0.5 or a swing failure from these highs. Okay, but this is the best level because your 4th wave has a maximum target of the 50%. So if we are going to come and claim these lows again, price needs to reject over here and not tap the golden pocket. So can you guys see, if I miss a trade or I get stopped out, okay, I got stopped out now with $100 profit because I protected my position here by the 0.88. Got stopped out. Now I missed it. Okay, so my next trading plan is a swing failure from the 50% Fibonacci, but I will keep an eye on these two pivots as well, because if price is forming a 5-wave structure here to the downside, it has to reject over here. Can't go higher. If it taps the golden pocket to the upside, I'm going to be looking for longs. Okay, so the alternative trading scenario for me is first up, price is pumping, I'm looking for a short. If price pumps past my level, maybe taps the trend, the golden pocket over here, and it retraces, I'm going to be interested in a higher low for continuation to the upside. Break of trend, hopefully I'll catch it here. Maybe there's a nice little internal trend and I can play the breakout. So this is how I plan. This is my trading plan for today. If price just rolls over and falls down, okay, then you have the 1.236 and the low here to the downside where I'm very interested in a long. I would actually like this 5th wave here to the downside to come and claim these lows again, because this will be a great little long over here. Okay, so short. If we tap the golden pocket, long. If we don't tap the golden pocket and we do fall down from my shorting zone, okay, then I'm looking for a long back to the upside. In a nutshell, that is my trading plan, legends. There's not much more to be said over here. Okay, on Ethereum, I am tracking a simple trend. That's all I'm doing. Just tracking the trend, waiting for the breakout. Depending on what I see when ETH breaks out the trend, I will consider a long entry on Ethereum. Okay, do we expect a strong bounce if we form a 5-wave structure? Very good question. Okay, very good question. Let me answer this question. So if we do make a 5-wave structure, so let's say this plays out perfectly, okay, it bounces, it rejects, it comes down. Guys, it does not have to reject here. It can literally tap the 382 again and fall down. Okay, it doesn't have to go that high. Or it scares, you know, it's like, oh, it's going to tap the golden pocket and it falls down. Okay, so as long as it doesn't tap the golden pocket, yes. So let's entertain this. If this is going to form a 5-wave structure to the downside, you want to at least see a retracement to the 0.382. Okay, so this is what I would like to see. So if this structure is going to play out, you would take your fib from the high to wherever this low is going to be. I don't know where the low is going to be. Okay, so now I just have to, for education purposes, say, well, if this is going to play out and it bounces here, okay, you at least want to see a retracement to the 0.382. That's usually the minimum target for a retracement. But from a timing perspective, it's also important for me, because if I take a time from the high to wherever this low is, you want the corrective structure to at least end after the 0.382. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if price bounces here and it just shoots up to the 382, I won't take profits. I will take profits, but I'm not going to close my position, because I know that it can still continue. Okay, so if price shoots up here, it rejects, it can go and do it again, right? And then I have a chance for more profits over here. And if the correction is now past the 0.382, this is typically where I close my position from a timing perspective. Okay, obviously from a price action perspective, you have clear resistances, okay, to the upside. So they become automatic profit taking areas. 382, 50%, 618, 786. I don't think price will go higher than the 786 after you have a 5-wave structure. Okay, the deepest retracement that you usually get is the 786. Right, but after a 5-wave structure, you expect a lower high in this zone. I know it's a big zone, you just need to start paying yourself, especially after a 5-wave structure. If price had to turn around here and tap the golden pocket, then there's a higher chance that it could break out and go and claim the high. It's about reading the structures. Okay, and that is also why some people struggle with trend line breakouts, because they can't read the structure properly. Okay, shall we do, is that 3rd wave just too short? Well, as long as it's not the shortest. Very good question also. As long as the third wave is not the shortest, it's valid. So I would expect the fifth wave to be tiny. The fifth wave can't do that. Okay, so let's go and measure it out. For those of you that don't know how to measure waves, well, here you go. You take a trend-based fib and I measure how long is wave 1. So from the top of 1 to the bottom of 1. You click. Now you have the length. Now I put it on the top of 2 to see how long is 3. Well, 3 is slightly longer than 1. So it is longer than 1. Okay? The rule in Elliott wave theory, the third wave is not allowed to be the shortest wave. So as long as the third wave is not the shortest, it's valid. Okay. So you're either going to get a teeny weeny little fifth wave, and this is, guys, this is why I'm highlighting this area, the 1.236. Very important zone. Because you have such a long first wave. Okay, and your third wave is barely longer than your first wave. You could have a teeny weeny fifth wave, and then you continue momentum back to the upside. Okay, well, not this high. You know, you create a lower high, but there is still the chance in the bullish, guys. There's always a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Okay, always. If price finds its feet, very scary over here, it actually tapped flat targets. It's not what you want to see for bullish continuation, but we need to give it the benefit of the doubt that this could still be a three-wave structure. A, B, C, done. Is done. Okay, and even if it, you know, if it falls down right now, if it falls down and it does that, I will simply just move the C over there. Okay, because this could be a 5 waves inside of A, a 3 wave B, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you could also have a 4, 5 down here. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, it can be, so this is the bullish case scenario, is that you've completed a 3-wave structure to the downside. 3-wave structure, and now you could have another 3-wave to the upside to go and claim the high. And now if you put this into the perspective of the bigger structure, well, this is a 3-wave structure in A. This could be a 3-wave structure in B that claims the high, and then you go down for a larger C. Okay, I don't want to confuse everyone and just run too far ahead, but you could still have a B wave that ends over here claiming the high and then still go down for a C wave. And then you have a 3-wave A, you have a 3-wave B, and you go down for a 5-wave C. That could potentially go and hit below $100,000. Okay, right, legends, let's do the last giveaway. Let's do the last giveaway in this live stream. Friday live last giveaway. Let's do this. Let's do this. I need to click my buttons. Right, okay, legends, remember, rules. You all know that these are the exchanges where I've organized you guys the best deals, okay? So if you'd like to participate in these competitions, and I'm going to do it random. 1 week, maybe I'll do weeks, then I'll do Bluffin, then I'll do BTC. But for today, it's weeks. If you have signed up with weeks long time ago, using the link down in the description, you'll qualify. If you have been listening during the live stream, maybe you created now a week's account today, okay? But you get the 20% cash back in your money that you deposit in your features account. You get 25% discount on your trading fees. And now I will select a winner for $50. For $50, let's go. So let's do this. Here we go. Yeah, I can see the comments are just rolling in here, rolling in. Okay, guys, let me see. Let me close my eyes. let me close my eyes and just pick. Right, I just want to see if it scrolls. Yes, it scrolls. Let me close my eyes and pick. HD Doggy. Must I put you in timeout? Right, let's just try this again. Add as moderator. There we go. Congratulations. HD Doggy, congratulations. Remember, if you need to sign up with the link down below to qualify for this prize. And okay, guys, yes, I do see the wins are still coming in. The wins are still coming in. I've already done three giveaways. This is now the third giveaway. So I'm waiting for your details, and then I will send you some money over here. Okay, I'm going to send you some money, an internal transfer. Let's go. I need either your email, mobile, or UID. It's easier just to send me the UID. Okay. Let's wait and see if it comes through. HD or H Doggy, I think that's how we say it. H Doggy, thank you. Absolute pleasure. Please send me your details. Quick blocky. Right. Let's see. Congrats. Yes, guys, congratulations. For all the winners today, congratulations. I hope you take that $50 and you multiply it beyond your wildest imagination. Use it for school fees, use it for trading fees, use it for, whatever you want to use it for. Spoil yourself over the weekend, withdraw it, don't trade it. It's yours, right? It's yours to do with whatever you want. Maybe you need some cash to, well, you can take that $50, deposit it into your week's features account and still get 20% to trade with. Aha. Now that's an idea. You can get free money to trade with without using the $50. There you go, right? H Doggy, I see. I got your thingy over here. Let's do this. Copy. Right. Let's paste your UID. Okay. Okay. Now I need to hide this stuff again, guys. And I need to transfer. I think I see I've only have $49 left in my spot wallet, so I need to transfer some more money quick. It's going to be very quick sticks. Right, let me transfer some money here quickly. Transfer from features to spot to, let's just do another $100. Let's do $110 just to cover fees and everything. There we go. Let's say withdraw. USDT internal UID, and I still got it here in my, just want to make sure that I have the right UID. Yes. Okay, there we go. 52 should be fine. Withdraw. Okay, send. Now I'm just waiting quickly for the verification code. There we go. Just waiting for the verification code to come through here ever so quickly. I got it. Oh, email is fast today. Usually I wait long for the emails, but they are cooking today. There we go. Confirm. And congratulations, money is in your account. It should be, if it's an internal transfer, the money should be there immediately. So you shouldn't have any issues waiting. Okay. Right. There we go. When you modding Mr. Dutch. Where's Mr. Dutch? Mr. Dutch, are you not a modding? Let's modding you over here. There we go, Mr. Dutch. Right? Why are you not a mod? There we go. Okay, well, there's a lot of mods in the chat today. I'm gonna have to unmod some of these chats. The guys that won the prizes today, I will unmod everyone that won the prizes today after the live stream. Okay. So there we go. Welcome. For everyone that's just joined here to the live stream, 3 prizes has been given away by using the link down below. Also your way to support the channel, and because you support the channel, why not me support you? Do some small little giveaways. I did ask the community yesterday, should I do a bigger giveaway to one person, or should I do smaller giveaways to more people? And it seems that people preferred to have the smaller giveaways to a lot more people, because then you feel like you have a chance to win at least. Okay, right, guys, so thank you so much for participating in this live stream, using the link down below to register and trade with me, where you qualify for the best deals at the end of the day. So guys, I'm going to do giveaways on weeks. I'm going to do giveaways on BTC. I'm going to do giveaways on Bluffin, right? So for now, I just focused a little bit here on weeks. Right. legends, that is basically what I'm looking at here on the price of Bitcoin today. Okay. Thank you, Dewald. Absolute made my day. HD Doggy, man, it's an absolute pleasure, man. It's an absolute pleasure. I hope you guys use the money wisely. So for those of you that have won, that won the money today, you can deposit that money or transfer it into your features account, leave it there for 3 days, and you will get 20% of that money to trade with for free. Why not? Okay, take advantage of the situation over here. Okay, right, there we go. I'm on it, Mr. Dutch. Welcome, man. Yes, man, you need to be, Mr. Dutch, you are one of the best mods that I've seen in this space. I mean, you've always been, you're like Litecoin. You're a dinosaur in this space. I'm not saying you're old, okay? I'm just saying you've been around this block. You know the crypto space very well and all the influences out there. Congrats to the winners. Absolutely. Dewald, will we close the monthly in 1 day? It's just a week above the previous all-time high. Yeah, let's go look at the daily time, the larger time frames over here. Okay. So let's clean this up. Let's look at the weekly. I mean, the weekly has just been... I started off this week. Do you guys remember the candles inside of my live stream? Where, this one? When was this? 3 days ago. Yeah, Tuesday, Monday, around about there. Okay, how many more green candles can we see? And now, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have a red candle. We have our first weekly red candle. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Okay, so we could close this week with a red or purple candle in my case, or maybe one more high. Right, one more high. I do expect volatility today. We all know on Fridays, just before the market closes for Saturdays and Sundays, we get that nice big move or to the upside or to the downside. So this will, after the week, so if momentum does not claim this high again, okay, we're going to have a nice juicy fat weekly level over here. Okay, we're going to have a weekly level over there. And then this is going to become a very tough nut to crack in the future. Let's look at the monthly time frame. There we go. Whew. Well, we have a do I still have monthly levels? Oh, I don't actually have monthly levels here to the upside. You can see I haven't updated my monthly levels in a while. Naughty, naughty. I have not updated my monthly levels in a while, so let's do this quickly. Switch on my magnet. Here we have a monthly level. Okay, maybe that folder is locked. Let's do this. Right, there we have a monthly level. Here we have a monthly level. Okay, this monthly level is currently being tapped, but I will only remove it once this month is over. Okay, and we have a monthly level though down there. So this is obviously massive support. Okay, this is massive support at $82,000. Not sure if price will get there again. And now this could be acting as resistance. So yeah, I mean, price could pull back below this level. And then that becomes a shorting opportunity, failing to break the previous month over here. Okay, but they just take so long to trade, to play out. There's so many scalps and stuff I can take inside of this range on the 15-minute, 1 hour time frame. Okay, and I guess that's why I don't pay attention to the monthly levels. Okay, I'm always here on the monthly, on the weekly, daily, and naked point of controls. Oh, those are my favorite levels to trade. I don't really pay attention to the monthlies and the yearly levels. Because yeah, it's just doesn't complement my style of trading at the end of the day. Okay, but now I want to see. Okay, I think what is interesting, let's do this. Look at how beautifully the monthly level acted as support. So there's a chance it could still act as support and for continuation to the upside. It doesn't have to lose it. It can act as support. Right. Really, Jack? I'm ready. Rock. At Mark Dewald says you are going to explode soon with your sexy structure. Right, legends, this is basically all I have time for today. Please remember, take a break from the chart over the weekends. Statistically, and I say this every single Friday, and I will continue to say this every single Friday until there's no more Dewald, okay? Please, statistically, Saturdays, 79% of Saturdays is ranging price action. It is the perfect and ideal opportunity for you to take a break from the chart. So if you've been trading the whole week, watching the chart like a hawk, you are tired, you've went to bed, going to toilet, checking the price of Bitcoin, not getting proper sleep, take a break tomorrow, okay? Take a break tomorrow, at least tomorrow, because statistically, Saturdays are the best days to stay out of the market. Right, legends, have yourselves an amazing day. Congratulations again to the people that's won, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers for now.